fry. There's a rocker. There's a rocker. Ever since it's coming in 17 to break it down. There's a rocker. There's a rocker. Ever since it's coming in 17 to break it down. Come on, kid. Fish was smelling out. Way above all the noise that made somebody say,
"You better get out of here, this is a raid."
I didn't know I was breaking my law. Somebody reached up and it slapped me on the jaw. Had it blocked off in front of the back. There's buttons in the wagon like potato sacks and me rocking. He's rocking. Yeah, since it's got 7 to back it down. Go get some more, get some more. Saturday night fish fry. I don't care how many fish in the sea, but damn it, don't you ever mention fish to me, and we'll rock. We're rocking. Ever since it's coming 7 to make it down. We're rocking. We're rocking. Ever since it's coming 7 to make it down. I take you home, daddy. On the saxophone, y'all. BRUNIOUS on the trumpet.
I grew up in Kansas City, which is up in the Midwest, in Missouri, and I came to New Orleans about 30 years ago. I was enamored with ragtime and traditional jazz because Kansas City's on the river, and I loved riverboats, and so I started working on steamboats, paddle wheel steamboats on the Mississippi. And of course, New Orleans, birthplace of jazz. And once I got here, I fell in love with the city because as a musician, there's no place like it. It feels like a European city. When you go to Europe and you play music for people, everybody loves everything you play. They don't have any blinders. It's like, oh, I don't like this music. That's just music. And that's the way New Orleans is. In New Orleans, you can play rock and roll, modern jazz, bebop, traditional jazz, country, original tunes, and everybody loves everything. they embrace the music, and it's so open. There's no blinders, there's no rules here, and that's one of the unique things about New Orleans as opposed to any other American city, is because it feels like a European city because people are open to all kinds of music here, like they are when I've been to places in Europe.
Still
Good music
Invitation
sounds good
to the
anytime
bridge.
you hear it.
She says, how you gonna like 'em?
Medium or scramble. Anywhere's the only way. Just the way she pours it for you. Joking with the customers. Mercy, mercy, Mr. Pacey. Dead and not back Jersey. But it's broken down jalopy.
I'm from two of the great families of New Orleans, the BRUNIOUS family and the Santiago family. My mother was Santiago. My great uncle was Willie Santiago, the guitar player, one of the first guitar players ever recorded. My uncles were Burnell Santiago, Lester Santiago, great piano players. I mean, I grew up in a family, a big family, 4 brothers and 4 sisters, and it was just a wonderful thing to grow up in New Orleans in this culture and around this music. It's just the greatest place in the world for me. After the big storm from Katrina, I lived away in Sweden for 6.5 years. And now I've been back for 1.5 years. I'm just so happy to be home in New Orleans with gumbo, boudin, étouffée, and all of these beautiful things that we eat, and this beautiful music, and back with the guys that play the groove that I value and love so much. It's great to come here. People invite you. They bring you to their house for dinner. They buy you drinks. They do anything. It's just that kind of city. And that's one of the great things about New Orleans. Just unbelievable how much, how much love there is here.
Man, you ought to hear it. The siren on does it tell me? Brave captain, by the wicked, the so strong. How do the angels get to sleep when the dead leaves the porch light on? Can you tell me, Mr. Seagull, well, how can I get out of here?
But tell me, how do the neighbors get to sleep if the devil leaves the porch? How do they do it?
I don't know. How do they do it?
How do they do it?
How do it know?
How do
How do it know?
Drugs.
Drugs, that helps.
Drugs.
Alcohol, that helps.
Yeah.
That helps.
Yeah.
Sleeping
I
pills.
never drink unless I'm alone or with somebody. I've made that a rule for years.